What I first want to start out with is finger spelling. So the way I learned to do it, a lot of people just spell like this with one hand, but the way I learned to do it that helped me a lot was with two hands. So if everybody can go like this and put your hands up, we'll get you started right away. Okay? So A, B, C, D. Okay, and so on the D, you're not going to tuck it in real tight like this. You're going to make your middle finger and your thumb touch like that. So that's D, E, or you can do an E like this. Some people prefer that, like tucked in. Other people do it like this. F, G, so it's that, and it's always facing it. They're facing each other, okay? H, so you can have it exactly straight, but it's kind of easier to go like that a little bit. Just with your hands. H, I, and you're going to twist in. So with your hand, it would be like this, like twisting in. So you can go J, and K is like bunny ears, and stick your thumb in the middle. So got that. So go like this, do bunny ears. Show me your bunny ears, and spread them out, and then stick your thumb in the middle. Got that? Okay. Okay, and you got your thumbs in the middle, and you want to turn it so I can see the inside of your palm facing me. Okay. Yeah, you got it. Okay. And then L. Okay, M, so it's like your three fingers up and then fold over your thumb. M. Okay, now two fingers up and fold over your thumb. N. And you can do O. Okay, and I should be able to still see like the palm of your hand. It's always going to be facing forward like that. O. And then P. So just like the K with the bunny ears, just down. So P. And then Q is the same shape as the G, but it's just down. So just like that. So Q. And then R. Just cross your fingers. R. And then S. So it's just like that, and you put your thumb in front. S. And then T is going to be like how you did your bunny fingers up and your thumb in the middle, and then folding down over it. So just your thumb is sticking up. Okay? So T. And then U. Keep them together. And then V, okay, W, and then X. So X is like this. Remember your D, how you have it like one finger up, like one finger, and then fold it down. X, and then Y. And so make sure it's your thumb. So like if you did your thumbs up, and you stick out your pinky, and you turn over. Okay. Y. And then Z, you're just going to draw a Z in the air, and most people do it with their pointer finger down. A lot of times, like my mom learned it with her pinky. You can do that, but most people just do it with their pointer finger. Okay? So, you guys ready to try it again? Okay, so let's do it. We'll do it a little bit faster. So A, B, C, D, E, or E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Got it? So remember, your bunny fingers up, your bunny ears up, two fingers, and stick your thumb in the middle. You guys got it? Okay, remember to face it towards me so I can see. And you go to L. And then M, so your three fingers over your thumb. It doesn't have to be tucked in like super, super tight. It can just be resting on M. And then N. And see how it's still loose, it's not tucked in real tight. N. O. And P. Q. R. S. So your thumb in front. S. T, so your thumb sticking up, T, U, and make sure you keep them real close together, U, and V, W, X, so it's like a number one, and then squish down, X, Y, and 7. Good. Okay, so let's start off with some words, and then you guys actually get the practice of using it. Let's start with apple. A. Okay, so you can either do it with both and get the practice of doing that, or if you're more comfortable with just focusing on one, you can do it that way too. Okay? So A, P. Okay, so whenever you have a double letter, whenever you're spelling, this is a good thing to learn, then you're going to be always the way you write. So just like you would have like this, it'd be M-A-T-H, but if you have like a double letter, you're going to do G-R-A, and you're going to go M-M, so you'll just move it over just a little tiny bounce, but the rest of them are going to stay in place and not move around, okay? So with apples, this could be A, P. Okay, now this P you're going to move over just a little bit to your right. P, L, E. Got it? Okay, let's try another one. Let's do best. B, E, S, T. Good. So make sure you're not going B, E, S. You're not moving it over. It's all in one spot. B, E, S, T. Okay, so let's try it again. B, E, S, T. Got it? Okay. So let's try another one. Let's do super. S, U. Make sure you keep them real close together because you don't want to do SV. So S, U, P, E, R. Yes. You guys got it. Okay, what's another word? Somebody give me another one. Or a name. Name.
Sheila.
Matthew. Okay. M. That works. Good name.
Your name is
M.
Matthew?
A. T. And the second T will move over just a little bit, or you can, there's two ways to do it. You can go M-A-T-T and move it over just like a little tiny bounce over, or you can go M-A-T and slide it just a little bit. So it's up to you, either way.
You always go to the right?
You're always going to go to the right, just like how you would write something or how you would read it. So if you're, you can be either left-handed or you can be right-handed. And so whichever hand that you're comfortable spelling with, most people, it's the hand that they write with. So I'm right-handed, and I will always spell with this hand for the most part. If you're left-handed, you're going to do the same thing and spell it that way, but you'll still always move to the right. Okay? So let's try Matthew again. So M, A, T. So you can go T, or you can do a little bounce over. So T, T, H. And I'm going to be able to see the front part of it just like that. So make sure it's turned towards me. Yeah. And then E, W. Good. Okay, what's another name?
Carla.
Autumn. Okay, A, U, T, U. Make sure you keep them real close together. U, M. So it's your 3 fingers folding over your thumb. And then N, your 2 fingers folding over. The other thing that really helps whenever you're learning to fingerspell is by practicing things. So what they usually say is like, I don't know if it's the best idea because you have to focus on driving, but they say like as you're driving, you pass like street signs and stuff, try to like look at it and then fingerspell it by the time you get there. So obviously if this is like your first time really seeing it, then it's going to be a little bit harder. But if you can look at a word and you can say, okay, math. So math. M-A-T-H. Okay? And so as you get faster and you progress through it more, then you don't want to have to be going M-A-T-H. Then you go M-A-T-H. You get a little faster, M-A-T-H, M-A-T-H, to the point where you're, just move your fingers.
Yeah, I can't read that.
That's okay. It took me a really long time. But the other thing that I realized is that a lot of people spell things like this, and you're like,
Speed sign.
what did that say? Yeah. So, but one of the things that I really realized about that, I was like, how did they do that so fast? Like, I just don't understand. Like, I'm like, anything, like, that's as fast as I can get. The thing that they do is they don't fully make all of it. Like, if I slowed down, like, I would spell anything like this, okay? Yeah, if I slowed that down, I would go, I didn't really completely make all those letters. So once you get good, then you kind of just mesh them all together, and they, like, become fast. Yeah, and it's sloppy. Like, really, if you slow this down, then it's very, like, yeah, but the more that you practice, the easier it gets. And, I also practice with my left hand, too, because that helps me, because I'm right-handed. But whenever I'm just going to, like, spell something for someone, then I don't actually put up both my hands and spell like that. I would just spell it like this. So, and it's always kind of like, it's not up here real high. I know, like, we have desks, so that kind of makes it hard. But it's just kind of like where your elbow would normally rest, like this. Like, if you do a bicep curl to here, and you just turn your arm around, it's kind of just about there. So it's just like a comfortable height, and this is about where you'd spell it or sign it or